starts an empire called Pledo. In Georgia, the cops all confused. Where'd he go? He walks in his office and jiggle his cop to all the fraud he's committing. In the next morning, he opens up to the woods and meets Landon. But like, why is he juggling his cheeks to little kids? Say, Landon, join my clan or I'ma banish you and chop your cock off. Yes, sir, in the dark nights of Pledo, he opens the dark web, and then he'll respond and say, hey, I would like to join just if you agree to give me romantic kisses so we can have a sexual relationship. Uncle Joe agrees, preparing to battle the friend group. The next day, Aston and Carson shows up to Uncle Joe's with a pillow and a dirty grin, looking like ready to jiggle their cheeks and pound themselves. Uncle Joe opens the door and recruits them to alpha soldiers. The next morning, Con responds, hey, what you're doing is wrong. But then Uncle Joe shows his cock and Con starts to crash out. Ready to fight the friend group, Uncle Joe declares war on the islands. Ready to fight, and Pledo may win, using a jiggly cock to pound them and fuck them in the ass. Get ready to fight. Pledo invades Con's island. He starts to cry because he doesn't know why they are all naked and horny. Okay, guys, one down, like 6, 7 more to go. Okay, bro, you're so sussy. Next, they invade Cave's island. He's distracted making seals, but Owen just wiggles his tail into his face. But then Cave responds, hey, you guys are silly boys, I admit defeat. Next up, we invade the Past Guy Island. This time, he's not a pussy, so he uses the Pato sword to defend himself. But that's not enough to defend from the Pledo, so he just collapsed. Yeah, Uncle Joe, feeling naked and unstoppable. Next up, the Pledo army fights Niles, but Niles starts to crash out and says, get out. But Niles is an alpha male and threats off the naked guys, jiggling their cock while doing it hot. I may offer say, but you can't fight like me. Collapses, but Steven is a Sigma boy, so his island didn't get affected by the crash. The next morning, Uncle Joe gets up in short notice and sees that the soldiers have left. Sorry, Uncle Joe, you're just back. Have a small cock, no more panels, so we can't touch more kids anymore. Now we must go back to being the child hall scratcher. I'm an Alpha Sigma. You can't fight like me. Pledo collapses, but Steven is a Sigma boy, so his island didn't get affected by the crash. The next morning, Uncle Joe gets up in short notice and sees that the soldiers have left. Sorry, Uncle Joe, you're just fat and have a small cock. No more pedos, so he can't touch more kids anymore. Now he must go back to being a child hall scratcher.